Hey guys, so in this video I just wanted to talk about copywriting and what happens when you decide you're going to get into copywriting or figure out that you're going to be your own copywriter. And I should probably preface this and tell you as far as why I became a copywriter. Now when I do funnel consulting, I'll include, we'll set it up with the offer and then I can create copy that goes with the funnel, design it, set it all up. But the reason that I even learned how to do copywriting at all was because I had to buy copywriting. So if you're an entrepreneur, business owner, or whatever, and you want to go and sell your product, you can't just be like, hey, people, buy my thing, right? If you want it to actually sell well, if you want to set up a sales page or a VSL, or an email campaign designed to sell your product, then you're going to want to know about copywriting. You're going to have to go and get a copywriter, or you're going to have to write your own copy. So back in the day, my very first attempt to write copywriting, it took me 3 days to write a sales letter. I literally hid inside a cave for 3 days. And I had kind of like a guide. It was like a sales letter template, and it was pretty good, but I was just really bad at it and I didn't really understand it very well. So it took me a long time to actually do the first sales letter. 3 days of struggling and writing, and it was just really rough. But then I was like, okay, well, I don't want to spend 3 days, if I want to get something done, I don't want to spend 3 days doing that when I have like funnel building and planning and marketing automation to figure out and, other things to do with the business. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to hire a copywriter. So I did, and I shelled out like $2,000 for a copywriter, and it was, like the sales letter, it looked okay to me, but I ran it and sent traffic to it, and nothing really became of it. I didn't really get any sales as a result, and it's tough because it's like, once you pay for it and you get your copy from your copywriter, nothing's guaranteed. Like it's designed to sell, and if it's sent to the right traffic, the right audience, then it should work. So that was tough. That was like $2,000 spent on a copywriter. Got the sales letter, and I just, from there, that was pretty much the day where I was like, okay, I'm never going to spend money on copywriting again. I'm just going to learn how this works. So then you kind of go down and you're like, okay, how to become a copywriter? And you'll see there's people who, put out courses and books. There's lots of books on copywriting. And lots of different like trainings that are out there. So then I kind of went to the source because I was like, okay, I was searching around more and more, learning about copywriting and different, offers that were available. And that's when I stumbled onto AWAI. And that's when I took their course and basically became a certified copywriter, because it was like they taught you how to do it. And then like, okay, you actually have to do it and submit your work, and let's see. And then you submitted your work, and then like, okay, cool, now you have to take this test. And if you pass the test and you've submitted your work and we approve, then we'll give you this seal and you're a certified copywriter. So that's what I did to become a copywriter. But during that process, and not just with AWAI, but also with other people who teach copywriting, they advocate taking the old sales letters and writing them out by hand. And some of these old sales letters are pretty long. So, I remember because it would take me like 40 minutes to write out a sales letter, because during the copywriting training with AWAI, and they tell you like, yeah, write the sales letter out, and then take it and read it out loud like 10 times or whatever. So, wandering around the house talking about, one was called Trout Spoken Here. It was for a subscription to a fishing magazine, I think. So, but writing those sales letters out by hand. So in today's day and age, just sit down and actually, with your hand, spend that long writing out sales letters and doing it many, many times. It's, you got to really want to decide that you want to do it. But that was it. Like I decided I wasn't going to spend money on a copywriter anymore. I'm like, it's just words. I can do it. Of course, then once I got into the course, it was like, oh, okay, this isn't maybe as easy as I thought it was, but I got it done, and, it's, that's the price that you got to pay. But, writing it up by hand, here's the thing, like it's kind of crazy, but it also kind of like ingrains it in you on a deeper level. So if you are serious about copywriting, be prepared to write stuff out by hand. So So yeah, that's part of the process. That's what I have to say about that. I'll see you in the next video.